新年快乐, everyone! Happy Chinese New Year. So, here's what we're gonna do today. I just walked in and Jay and Flo have let me know that we're playing a game. I'm playing a game and you're playing a game. I don't know exactly how this is gonna go, but I think we're going to be re-watching clips from 2023. And I'm going to be guessing or voting or trying to remember how I felt, or I don't know, but so are you. We're both gonna be voting and guessing. That's what I know so far. So get ready to vote and play, and hopefully I'm not too embarrassed of remembering how I felt. I don't know how different I'm gonna feel rewatching videos from 7, 8, 9 months ago, but buckle up. Let's celebrate Chinese New Year by watching these videos and playing a game. I don't know whether I should be nervous. Should I be nervous? Is this gonna be embarrassing? Are you gonna be...
You do look nervous already.
Hee Yo! Super cool. Oh, he's looping. He is great. I think because he is so multi-talented, because he does so many things, it's also extra cool to hear that he is quite a good technical singer. Okay, hold on. Do I recall? I overall really did love Henry in the end.
Yes, he is a good singer.
He is a great singer and a great dancer.
Yeah.
And I think he's cute as button. Oh, I didn't see a lot of him. His improv is really natural and really in tune and really in the pocket.
Girl, I need a
That's a good eye.
girl.
Oh, we should be watching more of him. No, we should. Do you like him?
Yeah,
Do you?
I do, yeah.
You do.
Delicious.
Well done. Do you think I overpraised him? Like, I love him. I don't think I've ever talked about musicianship. Maybe with... What the hell is this? You show people the shit I say to you?
Yes.
Oh my fucking god, Jay! What the fuck?
Yeah, keep going.
Hey, Jay.
Joshin, JJ.
He's in that world for me, even though he's different than both of those artists. But he's in that pocket of like, he came out doing this. This is what he does.
Yeah.
It's just everything that comes out of his mouth is like, yep. And then everything his body does is like, yep.
Yeah.
And it's just like, yep. This is so interesting. This is hip song, blah, 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 blah. Who is this? Actually goes to show
Ray.
how good of a singer
Ray.
he is, because
You
that
love
melody is
You
too
do.
pedestrian for him.
지나간 나의 사랑은 지나간 나의 사랑은
So I just want to point something out. It is very, very difficult to sing with no instruments playing.
너무 감사드리고요. 오늘은 중요한 건
I find him really good looking.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
진영이 형이 없습니다. 아이 좋아.
I want this guy to talk to me all day, all night.
하지만 사랑합니다. 춤출 거예요.
And then I want him to dance for me all day, all night. I wish the audience could help me live in
Well, they're
live
gonna have
time.
their opinion. You're gonna have yours.
I know. I feel like I want to say Henry.
Not just because you know him.
I don't know him!
You've talked to him.
I'm so briefly.
Okay.
So briefly. I don't know. For me, I bet you the other two probably play instruments. If I
I
know,
haven't really seen.
I'm just saying, behind the scenes, they probably do. That's all I'm saying. I'm sure people in the comments will be like, one time I saw whatever. They're all three very well-rounded musicians, which is probably why they've reached Idol status. They're all very, attractive, again, contributing to idol status. I guess the only, I do think they're all very talented, but to me, that is an edge, is the instruments.
Good choice.
Ugh.
Alright, keep going.
Okay, so which was the most touching performance reviewed in 2023?
Who is this?
我抱星月，在這天長地和，我這月火守過，月光過，照
Shit, this is like getting me again. What the hell is it with this performance?
地堂。
So, I don't really know what it is about that fucking performance. It doesn't make sense. I've seen so much of him. Pardon me. We just heard slight, tiny pitch deviation, but very... What? Is that his song?
No, it's actually a cover.
I don't know what the hell it is about that. Different than anything we've heard so far, right? Very different. To me, there's just certain things you can feel in artists that, this is just really beautiful. Oh, this is really beautiful.
我随时随地在等待，做你感情上的依赖，我没有任何的疑问，
Wow.
这是爱。
You guys, I feel even a little bit emotional. I actually forgot about his earlier, how his earlier performances felt. It's crazy. Oh, don't make me watch all this stupid as the years pass. Even though he's just started this song, you can just hear how natural this is for him. Oh, she's very good. This is a breath of fresh air. Oh.
And so I wake in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and I get real high and I scrape the top of my lungs. What's going on? And I said, hey.
She's the best singer. She's the best singer of all the judges.
What's in my head? And I'm feeling a little peculiar. And so I wake in the morning and I step out.
I wish for every artist to get to a place of this kind of freedom. This is what it's, in my eyes, supposed to be like when you step on stage up to the mic. This is the freedom you're looking for. This is the roots you're looking for in skill so that you can build the art live. Do you guys want to go first?
Not really.
It's a really hard choice.
Well, this is a really hard choice because there is a lot of emotion around
Different kinds.
there's a lot of different kinds of emotion around Coco and David Tao. There's more behind, like Zhou Shen's performance moved me. I I can't, I mean, I won't say I can't explain why, because it is really beautiful, that's why. But that particular performance, that particular song moves me on its own. Like, there's no story behind it. It just, I don't know why, but it did it to me again. That's so strange.
Crazy. Because I didn't watch that episode, and just looking at your reaction, that is insane. That song is, it's interesting because you don't know it, you have no history. That part that he sang is what a lot of parents sing their kids to sleep.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's like a nighttime lullaby, sort of. And then a lot of kids sing it, so it's been around for a very, very long time. And it's interesting that you just, latched onto it, and it had that impact.
Yeah, I really don't know why. So that impacted me on the performance alone. The David Tao performance, in watching it back, is in and of itself quite beautiful. Quite beautiful. But why, I think part of why it was so touching is the journey. Is his journey, is the story, the journey, the length of his career, the way artists change and move, and all of those things. And it's beautiful. I also am a sucker for guitar tapping. Like it, I just think that's really lovely. And then Coco. Again, not only is it a fabulous performance, but I had not really seen much of Coco yet. And her very tragic passing coincided with my introduction to her. So I think that performance does stand on its own of being extremely powerful and showing what a talented vocalist but passionate interpreter and artist she is. But I would be lying if I said it wasn't connected to the tragedy
In some way.
of her loss. So
So Joshin, right?
I think the question is too hard.
I get it.
The question is like
it's a fair
not
answer.
specific enough.
Well,
The one that seemed to move me for no other reason is Joshin. But the other two stirred me as well. I'm sorry, I'm kind of failing the game.
well, it's all very personal. It's
Yeah, I
personal
mean,
answer.
you're right.
There's no
There is no
or
right or
wrong.
wrong answer to any of these things.
Just be honest to your own feelings.
I actually, watching back to the videos as well as watching back to myself, this is like stirring as hell.
I get it.
We've done a lot, I
get it.
must admit.
Okay, next question would be, what is the funniest reaction episode in 2023?
Funniest.
What's the funniest episode?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. Is this one of the very first ones we ever did?
It is the very first one.
Okay. I'm not sure what I was expecting, but it wasn't that. A little weird so far, but I don't know. Is this how you edited this? He is unafraid of using his falsetto. I'm just gonna say, I maybe I'll speak more at the end after I watch all the clips, but I think I feel differently about that today. But I'm gonna keep watching.
Okay.
Okay, this guy's a really interesting character. If my eyes were closed, I might have maybe thought he was a woman, maybe? What's going on? Why is every singer on the stage belting at the same time? Oh, this is so interesting because I know these singers now and I didn't know them. I didn't know them yet. funny when vocalists show off in this particular way.
I
And
still
there are
do.
also other vocal coaches that boast an 8-octave range, and they'll do something like this. It's just this crazy way to show off that, in my opinion, isn't always that relevant.
Who is that?
Well, I can't see. It's little.
David Tao.
Is it? Oh. Don't you think David Tao looks like, I don't know. Because I don't know these singers as well as you guys do, like, to me, when David Tao was younger, I find he looks very different. I don't know if it's his hair. I don't know what
Everyone look different.
I know, but like, I can't, I've watched old videos of Han Hong. She looks
The same.
just the same. Like, I find David Tao looks quite different.
Okay.
She's so good, dude.
What is this?
Hey! There was a funny one of him. I don't love it. I still don't love it. What's going on? It's a little oddly high. And it's great when, I think people get always very impressed when men sing as high as the average woman can. This is high. It was a bit pitchy, which fair. It's a live performance and it's very high, but also it seems like a weird, unnecessary, I don't know. Hold on. I feel like you guys are gonna come for me, but I don't love it. Oh no, I know, I recognize this.
Let's go!
Yeah, I remember this. He's obviously well loved based on the size of the audience. I'm sorry. I'm not really sorry. It kind of just is what it is. Is it just me or does he look angry?
Everybody jump! Everybody jump! 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 Jump!
What is going on?
Jump! Jump!
Whoever wrote those freaking words on the screen is so funny. He makes a lot of stank. Who is this? Face, and I don't say that
Face guy. The face guy. The voice judge.
disrespectfully. Oh no. Oh yeah. I cannot with this. Oh. Oh, he's being funny. That's hard actually to do. I was just about to do the same thing! At least I'm consistent! Wait, is he doing that on purpose?
No.
Oh. Who's this gentleman? This is a spicy season. How old are you again?
About the same age as you.
Very good. That age, yes.
Yes.
I honestly thought you were really young. Have we had this talk before?
No,
We are really young. Both of us are really, really young. Ooh, moves like Jagger. Not like a jaguar.
You watching this makes me laugh. Just keep going. Is that a
Wolf?
cougar?
Cat?
Jaguar?
A jaguar? A jaguar with moves like Jagger? Maybe? Hey!
It is.
He's gonna play guitar. Take a shit on my sofa? I'm not even joking. It says take a shit on my sofa. Do you know that? Did you know it said that?
No, I didn't until you pointed it
Not
out.
until you point it out. It can mean different things.
Cheap?
It can mean being cheap, or it can mean scratching things. All kinds of things.
You just did this.
No. Hey. I didn't do that. No.
He totally did.
Okay.
You said
so
all
scratching things.
things.
She's right. That's not her.
Oh God. It could be a dude.
No.
It could be a high dude.
No.
It could be. Honestly though, everybody's face looks serious. Nobody looks panicked. That's why I think they can't, whoever it is can't tell. They can't tell because if they could tell, they'd be like,
It's like almost like someone farted. And
yes,
tries
yes,
to, like,
yes, everyone's like, that was wild.
It's not me.
He's so cute. Oh yeah. No.
Get out of here.
No. This is where he goes out like 3 feet and comes back in. Protect this man. Be tender.
What if an asshole like grabs him?
What if someone like boops him in the butt? He's trying to sing. Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh. That, we've had a lot of fun.
Yeah, which one was the funniest? Which one had the most fun?
First of all, I just want to say that the very first one that you put in this clip, that was the first video we ever did?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna take back my reaction, but I will say that I think that after watching lots of videos from China and Asia, but China in particular, I will say that what I now know is I'm often quite excited to see artistry. And I think that what was displayed in that clip, though odd, perhaps, sometimes I think there needs to be a little more odd.
That's true.
So I'm not going to take back the way I felt when I saw it, the way I reacted when I saw it, but I think it's like a little less funny and a little more like avant-garde or whatever. I don't know. I think my reaction's funny. Like, I think it's funny that I reacted the way I did, but I don't know. I'd like to see more out of the box art personally in China. I mean, not that my little opinion matters, but I do see a lot of nice singers in China. Nice. And that is an example of someone doing
Adventurous things.
doing something adventurous.
Yeah.
So in some ways I'm kind of like,
Yeah. Actually, that's correct.
let's play.
His artistry outshines vocal skills.
Let's play. Like, it's not, and I think I've said this more and more as the months have gone on, it's not just about vocal skills. I mean, we can analyze someone's vocal skills if that's what we set out to do, but what we've turned out to more do is analyze the big picture. And in the big picture,
Yeah.
that's cool.
That's why he's very popular.
I get it.
He's very popular.
I think in hindsight, I get it more. So that doesn't win
Yeah.
for the most funny.
The battle, the freestyle battle.
Oh,
between,
okay. So I want to say too, now that was really interesting to watch. I only can see very small, but it's interesting now because I recognize almost every singer.
Yes.
And at that time, I knew nobody.
Yeah, you knew everyone now. Yeah.
Is that where I said Han Hong was a dude? Is that the video?
Yeah.
Was people, were people offended or did they think it was funny that I said that?
They thought it was funny.
Okay, good, because I've come to really love her.
Yeah.
I mean, I even loved her. I can.
You realized halfway. You realized
Did I realize
halfway that she was a woman. Yeah.
Oh, well, she's so good. That video is, I feel a little bit different about that video too. I do think that it's funny to hear so many people show off in such exaggerated ways, like sword fighting, like I said, on top of each other. But again, now that I've seen so many more videos, those are like some really great moments and really great artists. So now it's different to watch it. It's less funny and it's more like interesting / this is a little over the top, but like cool to see everybody. So it's to me less funny now and more like interesting and like a little outlandish, but interesting. So that doesn't, I don't know, that doesn't win. So what was next?
Did we have JJ?
Well, I'm not choosing JJ, so move on.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
After JJ, we got Kanto.
I like don't know how funny that was. It was like hurt my ears.
Yeah, okay, it's not that funny.
It's funny. The writing on the screen's effing hilarious.
Yeah, nice work.
Well, if you actually know what that
You
means,
didn't write that, right?
I
Whoever
didn't.
put
I
this
didn't.
video-
Oh, you
I
didn't
didn't.
write it?
No.
Yeah.
I just downloaded it from
Whoever wrote that writing, I think is really funny. Like
Well,
really
You
clever.
don't even know half of it
What do you mean?
because it means something.
Oh.
The Voice episode
Oh.
of a lot of judges.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be honest, this episode where I'm in the pink shirt, I personally laughed my balls off when we filmed that episode.
I think
A
this
lot.
one takes the cake.
Like, I don't know if it's funny to people, but to me, I left with like a tummy. Like, I personally had a lot of fun shooting that. I thought you were hilarious with your moves,
Yeah. Moves like a jaguar.
like a jaguar, and the out of tune back vocalist I found also outrageously funny. Which, with all due respect, I'm not laughing at her. I think it's very obvious that some things were out of alignment, but it is very funny how long it went on, and that we were like, what is going on? Like, so I don't know. That episode to me was hilarious personally. I really enjoyed that episode. The rest of those clips though were a lot of fun to rewatch.
I agree.
But
I agree.
that episode was hella fun.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, what's my next one?
All right. Your next one is. Do you have the video up, Jay? What
Yep.
was the most prolific singing performance for you in 2023?
I'm gonna hate
Tough
this.
one.
There's a
This is
lot.
gonna be really hard. But you're giving me choices. So I'm going to choose from these. Whatever you show me, I'm going to choose from these.
Based on your comments.
Okay, so you
I
felt like
picked-
these were my top.
Yeah.
Gusto ko nang
Oh, it's Whistle. She's
know her?
using Whistle to kind of. Do you know Morissette?
Yes.
Sizzle the ends of phrases. Woo!
Kung kalungkutan kong kaligayahan mo.
Hamo. Her agility is so easy for her. This is an example of where a singer is so agile that you don't even notice how much stuff they are doing because they're not doing it in a showy way. They're doing it in a casual, subtle way, which is the most delicious way, I believe, to put these skills in when they're almost hiding. The singer doesn't present them like, ta-da! They present them like, oh, did you notice that? Oh, did I do something fancy? Oh, it's so casual. It's so tasty.
Gusto ko nang
I love that little grit.
Yes.
Gusto ko. I'm physically still reacting to the tiny clips of her. Physically still reacting. I think that's what she's saying. When was this? When did he do this?
7 months ago, maybe?
Or something. I actually love this song. Yeah. Oh yeah. Again, it's very, very subtle. What makes a good riffy singer? If it's like Christina Aguilera or Beyonce, hey, million notes, these runs. But as a matter of fact, those small pieces of agility that a lot of people don't notice are happening quite frequently throughout songs when a singer is an amazing technician like Zhou Shen. He has such a way of singing more classically influenced. I've said this, I'm sure I'm a broken record on this. He sings classically influenced melody lines and shapes and flavors somehow without taking me to a place that feels like I'm listening to classical music. Oh, he sounds like a violin. Woof! Oh, yeah. I'm a female. Like, he up there. Woo! And beautifully. Oh, I loved this. The control it's taking her to stay in tune, doing those repeated notes at the top is impressive. And her tone is so pure, crystal clear, razor sharp, like pointy like a razor's edge. Beautiful. It's not just impressive because it's really high. It's really high in such a beautiful manner. It's not just high for the sake of high, it's adding to the song, it's adding to the melody. It's definitely showing off her voice, but I feel like it's also bringing the song alive. This is like one of the most showy offy songs I've heard him do that I can think of. There is so much color in this song, and there's a lot of flex. A lot of flex, and he's nailing it. And I don't think I've ever heard him growl, like do a gritty thing like that.
Oh, man.
Good old key change. Oh, yeah. Oh, so this my understanding is my reaction is not agreed with on this gentleman.
Okay.
It's prolific, right? This is not something a lot of singers are able to do. And again, he's doing it with severe ease. Do you like him?
Vitas?
Yeah, he's okay. I don't listen to him a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at his body, look at his face. He seems like he's barely putting in effort, but I think Man, he's probably moved through quite a few octaves. What I've learned since this, because this was quite a long time ago.
Yeah.
What I've learned since this is, I think I understand that Chinese people have a really deep appreciation for extreme, prolific things.
Well, that's not just Chinese people. Just
people, but recognizing that something is prolific and then also but wanting to like listen to it regularly or enjoy it casually are two different things.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's a cultural thing. You're right. I don't know.
I guess this one is out of the question.
Big range. Oh, I love him. I love him. He's manipulating the volume like he has his hand on the volume button. It's crazy. This is the most beautiful yelling I've ever heard in my entire life. This is one of the moments since I've been reviewing these videos where I quite desperately would love to know what he is saying. He is an entire movie soundtrack contained in one man. He is an entire orchestra contained in one man. I really like him. Oh God, no, not Gigi.
Through the fire to the limit.
Fire. Do you hear that little pull down? Through the fire.
What made for a chance of loving you? I take it all the way, right down to the wire.
The why. Do you see how nicely cut that is? Why? 1, 2, 3. We hear all three of those notes as opposed to why, scoopy, doopy, mushy, poo poo. Beautifully cut.
Even through the fire.
Oh, through the test. So again, sliding in a whole bunch of notes and a whole bunch of details so seamlessly that we don't have to have the labor of noticing them. We just feel them. Key change, girl! Jason. Hey! Huh. Is this the same guy? Is this the same guy? Is this the guy? Is this the same guy I've been watching? Oh shit, he is really versatile. Yeah. Damn. It's so cool! It's this pinchy tone. I thought that was just like something, maybe that was traditionally done by women, that kind of this sound. That's so cool to hear that come out of him. This is interesting when men use falsetto, when they use their lower notes, so he would not need to use falsetto. down here necessarily, but he's still choosing to make the tone have that quality. It's cool. Woo, different vibrato. Oh, thicker. Did that even just happen? Feels like that was just a figment of my imagination, that it turned into this like traditional Chinese opera-ish-y folk music-y sound. And now we're back into the sexy pop ballad, romantic pop ballad. This is really crazy. Oh, what's her name?
Huang Qishan Sophia.
Yeah, she's really great. What is it? Why? Something like this? Oh, God. My guess is she probably never does the same performance twice. I very much sense that she is allowing her artistry to run free by this last little passage we saw from her, where she kind of said, not these words, but no, 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 no. You can tell that she's completely painting, right? Like an artist with a paintbrush, where you don't know what you're going to be inspired by, and then you dab your brush in and you just see kind of what happens, where she obviously knows the song well, she's obviously well studied, but she's trusts her voice and trusts her artistry enough to kind of just see where she goes a little bit, you know what I mean? So that's a pretty long hold before she put vibrato. Very stable. She did a little pitch bend into it and very supported. Beautiful tone. Whoa, a little yodel. What did you do? Yeah! Beautiful. Fabulous. Wonderful performance. Really wonderful artist. Really wonderful vocalist. Oh, good God. Oh, interesting. So she goes, oh. So we have her using mixed voice in the beginning and then going up into a lighter take, and almost uses maybe an H, maybe a little bit of a yodel, like oh, 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 and use more of a thick tone at the top, but it's still lovely what she chose. Shine, shine. There's a lot of little notes in those turnarounds. Woo. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey. Yeah. That's full power through the ending. Love it. She got a great voice. She has a great voice.
That is a great...
This is more traditional style than the last one we heard, but this is really great vocals.
Please be the end. Oh, God. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Just wanna get what's in my head, and I'm feeling a little peculiar. And so I wake in the morning and I step out.
I wish for every artist to get to a place of this kind of freedom. This is what it's, in my eyes, supposed to be like when you step on stage up to the mic. This is the freedom you're looking for. This is the roots you're looking for in skill so that you can build the art live because you have the skill to do so. So you're not relying on, I don't know.
That's a great performance.
You know, you're not relying on anything other than your own skill and your own artistry. Just this is what I want for singers and for artists, is to find themselves where they can trust that they have tools and something to say. And I don't mean that with lyrics necessarily. I mean, that's one way. But I mean something to say vocally that's your own, that's and that's polished, and that you just understand your instrument. Then you can do this.
Side and I'll take a deep breath and get real high and I scream at top of my lungs, what's going on?
Like in the last 5 seconds, we heard airy falsetto, we heard a beautifully not over compressed belt, we heard agility, we heard bounces, we heard a cry. That's like 5 seconds, and that's because when you get to this level, you're no longer.
Are you a fan?
Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
absolutely.
Were you really rocked by her passing?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I'm gonna do a cry and I'm gonna add a riff. You are so used to using the tools that you're not even really reaching for them. They're just in your hands and you just paint.
Oh, yeah. Key change. Oh, yeah.
I can't do it. I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can do it. I can't. It's like a full ceiling.
It's out of your range.
Damn.
Look at teacher. Yeah. Except for the last note, you were a little bit flat.
Yeah, I heard it, Jay.
Some things just never change. Just never change. Oh.
Nailed it.
Thanks. That was a great performance. Oh, please be done. Oh, God.
Whoa, the way he turned that melody around made me remember him. Well, he's joining that melody together in a way that is his personal style, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Okay, do the vibrato.
This vibrato?
Do it.
Why?
Crazy how different those vowels are. Like so tall and hollow. Actually, I remember a classical singer telling me once, like, you know, pretend like there's a golf ball.
Yeah.
This melody is unto himself, right? This is not in the song.
No. Yeah.
I will always appreciate a singer who can do out of this world things with their voice. He can. Like, that's not a common ability.
Oh,
yeah. So again, in the beginning, we were hearing that floaty tone that I said was the more sort of modern floaty tone. Now, I've heard this more in the traditional Chinese singing with that more pointy, focused tone. Okay, she's really neat. She's really neat. This is a very dynamic performance in both new and old, and both stylization, genre to genre, and frankly, pitch, range, and tone style, that floaty tone versus this very, very piercing mix. This is a very dynamic vocalist.
I agree with me.
Huh. Very interesting artist. Very, very interesting. Back to the floaty.
Oh.
That's a long list.
Well, you know, what stood out to you guys? Flo?
Mostly consistency in your reaction. I haven't seen a lot of these, but for the ones that I have been there, it's just really hard. They're good for different reasons. I don't know how you're gonna pick.
What did you love? I'm just asking you.
I love so I get the flexing, but it's not something I would go back and watch again. Like, yes, you appreciate. Yeah, they're.
So who did you love, Flo?
talented.
Who?
Oh, the pointed question.
Yeah, which one did you love?
Oh. This is about you.
I'm gonna make you guys pick one too. Like, what stood out to you? I guess we at the end of the day, they're all very, very good.
Right.
What stood out to you? Is any one of those where you're like that? Like, I don't know. Seeing myself see Han Hong for the first time is really fun. Gong Li Na, that particular performance, I was very. Like, I think that was also in the beginning when I was just starting to see Chinese artists, and I don't know, you know, artists from a different country, you don't even, because the language is different, you don't know what you're expecting, the sounds are different, the production, like, it's just different style, and that was still, it's fun to watch myself crack open a bit, because that's when I started to be like, wow, even though I don't understand it, there is some real deep talent, passion, artistry, ability. Like, that's right when I was starting to understand the magnitude of what was going to come at me. What's the gentleman's name? The Mongolian dude?
Oh, Tangerine.
I'm such a fan of that particular performance. I really love that performance. Obviously, I'm a fan of JJ, and that is a performance I love. The other one I really love of him is I think this the first or second time you ever showed me that song, Castle in the Air. I really love that song, and there's a particular performance of his that I really love.
Well, but it's not part of this prolific.
Fine, it's true. It's not prolific.
no.
But that particular performance you showed me, that one riff, is insane.
Yeah.
Like Beyonce,
No,
insane.
not just that. He's used so many different tones and different registers, and it's
It is.
hard.
I point out that riff though because he's consistent in all of those things.
Yeah.
Most performances he does contains all those things.
See, it's really hard to compare because you can't really make another artist to repeat anything that's done by any of these artists because like they're all very unique.
I know Morissette and Gigi are Filipino. Is everybody else Chinese?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I have a special place in my heart for both of those singers because I find them familiar. Their techniques and their melodies, etc., are more familiar, more westernized. So I love them. I love them. I don't think I'm gonna pick.
This is too tough.
Yeah.
Maybe let the audience pick.
Well, I think everybody's gonna have. Surely everybody's gonna pick one of those.
Yeah. But they are all great singers.
So good.
So good.
Who's asking me next?
I'm asking you next. Now, what is the best stage duet we've watched in 2023?
Okay. I loved that. I think I might actually pick this. I don't know if I'm remembering enough, but I really, really loved this.
Okay.
You know what? This is an excellent arrangement.
Yeah.
I'm serious.
Yeah.
Why are you laughing?
No, I've never seen him scat.
Oh.
It's like the first time.
But it makes perfect sense. It's really charming. I found it really charming how out of the box it was for him, and her vocals really shone, and the arrangement was so good. I will be surprised if I don't end up actually legitimately choosing his voice.
Yeah.
Very, very much.
Yeah.
Yes. Have you seen this? Were you here?
No, I have not.
So good. I have to say, they are using a lot of techniques, and this entire arrangement and style is like, I really like this.
Yeah.
I would be happy to see any I feel the same way. Like I can see it in me. Male and female do this production here. Like this is a really, really wonderful arrangement, and they're both killing it.
Yeah.
Truly,
Yeah.
truly. I'll be surprised if somebody outdoes this for me.
You say the same thing.
What is his name again?
Liu Huan.
Oh,
Liu Huan.
okay. Really nice.
Think I wanted to stay.
I just thought it was really lovely.
Oh, she came back.
Really good.
Right?
So good.
I love her.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I hear it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You like her.
Great match.
I know, right?
What we're hearing now is a whole bunch of subtleties, a whole bunch of really high level details
Yes.
that come with high level of musicianship.
Yes, yes.
He sounds good.
And the dress, right?
He sounds good. He sounds good. I think this might be one of my favorite duet
He did sound
moments
good.
that doesn't involve JJ or Joshin. This feels like a really connected performance. This feels really live to me. This feels really like they're not only really engaged with each other, but individually these seem like pretty solid vocalists. I really like him. Nice. Oh yeah. Yeah, she's really great too. So this is a really great example of two singers using agility, riffs and runs extremely well. She's great. And I think I remember asking you guys, we don't see much more from her, do we?
No, she's not a professional.
Like, I don't really get that.
She's not a professional. Like, people don't even know her name.
But she is. Like, I mean, the word professional, I don't even know what...
Well, like this show that they were on, it's like a professional singer singing with like a
No, she... But
nobody, basically.
okay, so I don't know what career she has or prowess, but
Her skill level
she's
is
very,
definitely pro.
very
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Ah, beautiful agility on these guys and easy easy agility in those thicker places even.
Oh yeah.
So maybe they're showing off, but I like it. Big fan of these guys. Big fan of these guys.
Right. There's something that just feels very steady and seasoned about them, isn't there?
Yeah.
Like it's very
Experience.
very polished and experienced.
Yeah.
It's actually, I mean, any artist who's working today is going to give a good performance, but there is something about this level of experience, seasoning,
Yeah.
ability, practice that you and I have talked before about how one of the job hazards, if you will, is that we don't really get to watch a concert through the same eyes as the average person. So to me, watching this, I feel quite at ease.
Yeah.
And I realize like everything we're going to watch is going to be fine. Every concert is going to be fine, whether east, west, whatever. But there is something about this level that I just am like more literally physically relaxed watching it because it's so in control.
Yes, yes.
Oh yeah.
He ascends from the floor. This is actually, for Zhou Shen, a lot of thicky belty.
Yeah, actually,
Yeah.
yeah.
More than he would typically do
For his own.
for his own stuff.
yeah.
It's cool to see him go there easily and happily. Like, he's so casual. For the kind of singing these two are doing, to be like casually waving at people and just being chill is really neat. They are adorable together.
So talented.
They are so talented.
JJ composed all 3 songs.
Oh.
I just checked.
That was so fun. Is there more?
不要你离开，距离可不开，思念变成海，在窗外进不来，原谅说太
What is her name again, the Japanese girl?
Maria.
No, what is her Japanese?
Maria.
Really?
Yeah.
爱成了阻碍，手中的风筝放太快回不来。
Fun quay. So that's her lifting from her chest voice up into her falsetto with ease, with control. Both of these singers are really quite lovely. It is the other girl singing. It's so beautiful. It's like an instrument. It's like a flute. It's really, really beautiful. Really lovely. Beautiful.
Man, there's been a lot of good ones.
This is a great arrangement. This is a really great.
Who is it?
Guy and the rapper who can really sing.
Right.
Yeah.
We have a female and a male vocalist, and we've got a really great singer in him, and also looks to be a pretty efficient rapper too.
Efficient.
And they are using her as this
flavor in the background, but also present enough that it matters who the singer is.
常有太多问题，言语太锋利，也来不及问你为什么离去。就像脱网的飞鱼，跌落进了废墟，谁也不想为敌。
She switches between those registers as part of her personal style quite a lot. It's nice. It's nice. And so she's got a lovely tone, and then the switcheroo. So far, that's what I know about her.
深海不是爱，你总在好奇那。
And she's really quite secure in belting. It's nicely compressed. She's a great tone.
夜空冲上团圆，成为共同体。
You know her?
爱不能够。
Really tight, fast vibrato. Right? Really thin and really fast. This is a super dynamic and well-arranged duet performance. She's beautiful. Great.
Oh,
I stick with my choice.
City of Stars.
I do.
Interesting.
What's your pick?
I'm biased.
Be biased.
Why
We're
are
all
you
being biased.
Oh, you like the David Tao one,
Yeah,
don't you?
Tian Tian. I've always loved that song. I love the duet version of it.
And you really love her.
And I love her, yeah. I
Yeah.
think she's
Yeah,
great.
I think it's great too.
Everyone's
Biased.
biased. It's all good. It's all good. But
Actually, I think that is a great
Yeah.
one.
I
Yeah.
thought you were gonna pick Joshin and JJ.
That's what I thought.
I
It's
love
not
them
even
both so
fair.
much, and I you know, that's a given. I just think there was something really, really special
About the
about.
first-
I do.
Yeah,
I think those two artists coming together was just really special.
Yeah.
And I think they both did really great individual performances as well. I don't know. It just really struck me. Can't explain it.
I like the last one. I like the rapper and the girl.
Really?
I like the type of well, I guess it's the genre of the song.
Right.
I just like rapping. I like the.
You do, eh?
I do. Yeah.
Maybe I need to get more familiar with it because I think too the more we do of K-pop, I need to like just
Well,
soak it in a little
There's
more.
a lot of rapping K-pop. Yeah. Rapping, dancing, all that stuff.
That was great. That was a great chunk of stuff. It was.
Which Joshin stage
Oh, no.
won you over?
Oh, there's so many. His stages are insane.
No, at first you didn't like him.
Okay.
So we're gonna see when did the change happen.
I don't even remember I don't remember the before loving him days.
You will see.
Oh God.
Jeez.
Is that him? That's not him. That's not him yet, is it?
That's him.
It's really great.
Okay, I just paid him a lot of compliments, and I don't take them back. But there is some dissonance to me as an audience member. Hearing this very flowery, very feminine, not just tone of voice, but even the choices he's making are very like delicate and graceful. I'm not sure, for me at this time, I don't know if I, like, it's a little weird. It's weird, but he's good, but it's like, okay, so I did not like him. I just didn't get it.
Okay.
Oh. The longer I watch, the more I Let wonder me defend my damn honor over here.
Yes.
If he will ever truly belt, or if he will always stay in this floaty place.
Something about your energy that must meet every time I touch. Wash your beanie.
Interesting. Agility-wise, that was not the tightest little riff. Because it gets a little. It's just like anybody's voice. But you know, in hindsight, that isn't his typical go-to. This performance we're seeing right now. Do you think it is?
I don't know.
To different sounds. To me, that more narrow sound, it is not wrong. There is absolutely nothing wrong with it. As a matter of fact, it is absolutely beautiful. I don't know if I resonate with it. It's so feminine. It's bizarre. I don't know what to say. Like, well, while remaining polite, like as a female, when I watch a male artist, I want to feel like yum, that's so attractive. I don't know, like it is beautiful from an artistic standpoint. Beautiful instrument. At least I don't know. If my lady juices are flowing, because it's just so female, but it's so good. In order to make sounds like this, you have to be extremely playful and extremely committed to not only utilizing your technique, but your soul, your character, your silliness, your playfulness, your childhood inhibition. So this is a special artist because he's willing to go there, to commit, but also he's so well studied vocally. You can see people's reactions who are listening. They are all like, they're blown away by his, I think, not just raw talent, but commitment to being so explorative and so committed to each character within his voice. When he does sounds like this, his voice sounds like an instrument, doesn't it? Like a violin, like a stringed instrument, or almost an oboe sometimes. And I always feel that when a human voice sounds and feels like an instrument, a singer has tapped into the next level in some ways. So this is a different vibrato than he used in the last several pieces I've seen of him. This is thicker, but still thin enough that it feels unobtrusive and not terribly operatic. He is in crazy control. What did he do? It's still very contained. More than this even. More than this. And then straight back. He just shifts gears so quick. Do you hear that thin vibrato again? And do you also notice how... What? Why? How did I... Yeah, I don't know. I can't even understand. It's a very interesting evolution. Sounds both like a cry out as well as song. The best, in my opinion, the best kinds of singers are able to use the most raw sounds the voice can make and make them feel like music because of their artistry, their humanity, and their technique. This is insane. This is insane. Oh, I remember this. That's Vadanya. Like, I just believe him. We really should be besties. Every time I watch him, I believe we're one step closer. No. I actually love hearing him do that again. Love it again. I'm dead. I'm freaking dead. It's really good. If you know me, you know that I quite love this man. My plan is to become besties with him. Still working on it. Well, that's really neat to rewatch, but you know, I will just point out that even when I didn't quite get it, I was still like, it's really good.
Yeah, obviously. He was always a good singer.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know what to say, but that's neat to rewatch.
To me, I think at the very beginning I thought he had a very feminine voice, but later it turned into a boyish voice for me.
I think in rewatching this, and with what you just said, I think that what I quickly realized is that it is not a gimmick.
Yeah.
It is not like a funny thing he's doing. It's very
not a
much
put on.
it's not a put on. It's who he is. It's what it is.
Yeah.
And in the beginning where I'm like, it's a little bit weird, but it's really good. Eventually I was like, oh, it's not weird. It's him, and it's just really good. So I think that's my journey. If I rewatch it, is I in the beginning it's like, what? Why is he doing it like that? But in the end, it's like because that's what he does. Yeah. That's his artistry, and in fact, there is nothing like it.
It's quite unique.
There is nothing like it. I mean, Dimash and Vitas. In rewatching this, I can see how some people might put him with them, but in my mind, it's not at all.
No, they're not the same.
To me, I find a lot more layers in him, personally. But in hindsight, I might have had him. Maybe that's where I.
No, he's more pop. He's more expressive in our pop.
Well, very quickly I saw that.
Yeah.
Very quickly I saw that, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Y'all know I love him. What else can I say? Are you familiar with him? Quite familiar with him? Yeah.
He's really good.
Yeah. Did you find anything interesting watching me react over the
Very interesting. I think your journey would probably sync up with a lot of our journey.
Really? You think?
Yeah, at first it's just like, it's different, and then it's a shock of, oh my gosh, that's coming
From a man,
his
yeah.
body, right?
Yeah.
And his tone is so beautiful, and he's refined it so well over the years that he's kind of mastered his own style, and there's no one that makes it quite as beautiful, even female singers.
Yeah.
And you start to appreciate and respect that.
Totally, and I think that it's so well past the not gimmick, but it's so past the flair of, oh, he sings high.
No.
There's so much more to him than, wow, that's a really high note, wow, and it is beautiful and high and in tune and all of those things. But the more I saw of him, I was like, oh, he's like a lot. What else he got for me?
Next one is good.
Who are you asking?
You got
Yeah, I'll ask it. So out of everyone we've reviewed in 2023, who had the deepest vibrato?
Oh God. Oh, it's very deep.
Yeah.
But to be clear, before we keep watching,
Sorry.
it took me until I met you
Yeah.
to have the understanding that there is a deep appreciation in China for deep vibrato and a traditional root. So to me, I admit my cultural bias and personal preference for having a more shallow vibrato. I was like, oh, we could make that shallow. Like they could narrow that in. And you had warned me for many months that there was an appreciation, but I thought that you were just defending your culture or defending the singers you love or whatever. And it took me until meeting you independently. I think he wasn't even in the room. And you're like, well, no, that's like, I think you even said something to me like there's a competition of whose was the deepest and the best. And I was like, oh my God, it was a very, I would say I was embarrassed, but I can't, there's no way to know. Yeah. I had no way to know, but it's been a big awakening. Yeah. It doesn't change my preference, but it shifts my appreciation.
I find his vibrato distracting.
Is this the glasses?
Okay, do the vibrato.
His vibrato?
Do it.
What?
Okay, you do it. Good. I'll do it too.
We can all do it. Rock it out to it.
slow that it turned away from vibrato and just into pitch bends. So very slow, deep vibrato.
Who is that?
It's a Korean guy.
Yeah, also,
A rocker.
Who's the Korean guy with the glasses? The famous one with the dark, thick rimmed glasses.
Ooh,
Did you put him in here?
he's not.
Yeah, his vibrato also is something I feel I'm always like,
Well, he's not the deepest.
is it not deep? What is it then? I can't recall it in the moment. It's deep. Or is it comes and goes? Comes and goes?
It's got a volume thing.
Volume.
It's
Comes and goes volume.
It's more it's more volume than.
A big pitch. That's you.
That reminds me of you.
That's his hero.
Who is that?
Jackie Chan.
Jackie.
That's whose vibrato was really intense before I understood it.
Okay.
do that vibrato all the time.
You sound a lot like him. A lot like him.
Not really. Not really.
What do you mean?
I don't sound like him tonally.
A little you do.
No.
Well, I mean, other than the fact that you two are two different instruments, but I think in the way that we study our idols and we make small shifts because we gravitate to their details.
I'm a weird style of like old school K-pop mixed with old school.
Jay, I think you're a very talented vocalist. I think you're also very versatile. So don't take this as me. I don't even know how you're taking it.
Yeah.
But there is subtle similarities that you've
Of course.
that you can emulate.
Yeah. What?
Hold on.
Yes, literally yes. It's so.
But you do it
So
often
good.
to like show me something.
Oh, that's deep. Who is that?
That's the guy that we were arguing about whether his natural voice has that low larynx.
Right.
Yeah.
That is deep vibrato.
Yeah.
This guy might win.
That's deep. Like this last passage, it's so deep it almost interrupts the melody.
I get it. Those two words.
Do you know it?
魔咒, right? 像一个魔咒, right? Like a咒,
Yeah,
right?
that's pretty good.
So good, Jay.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
He wins, I think.
I think he wins. Like right when I saw the question, I'm like, it's gotta be this.
Did you?
Yeah, that's crazy.
I think he wins.
Okay.
Yeah, he wins. He
All
wins.
right,
He
this
wins.
is a
He
very
wins. He
obvious
wins.
answer, I
He
guess.
wins. He wins.
Although maybe the Korean guy too.
Which? The one near
The
the beginning?
rocker?
No.
the
Oh.
rocker.
It's really.
The rocker was really slow too. Like,
Yeah, but his, like-
right? Like,
Good clips. Good clips.
Yeah.
Good clips.
Yes. So we have bonus questions.
Okay.
bonus questions. Well, bonus questions you don't get to pick. It's not multiple choice.
Oh, God.
You have to remember.
Oh no.
So I'll get ready. If you get it right,
Nice.
if you get it wrong.
Okay.
Alright then. What's the question? Okay.
Are you hovering over the wrong button?
Both.
Oh.
Both. Okay, where did your name Ju come from?
Okay, if I understand correctly, it's because I said I want to have a Chinese name. And I think I then just said like, I can't remember how it came out, but it's something, it turns out to be orange. Vest?
That's not a very complete answer. That's not a very complete
Makes
answer.
sense to me.
How did you even learn about the sound?
Ju?
Yeah.
I remember saying it.
Well, how did you learn about? Where did you get?
I
the sound?
asked you a question and you told it to me.
Not really. That's not the truth. No. Okay. All right, give you the answer now. You can hit play.
想着的字句。
What is this word?
Yeah, you're right. Ju.
我的黑夜比白天多。
Is that face guy?
Yeah, beside him.
Is it the same face guy?
same face
What
guy.
a nuggie.
His name. I should just tell you his name. His name is Harlem. Harlem.
That can't be his Chinese name. Is this like their artist name?
That's his English name. Yeah, Harlem.
Okay.
Yeah, Harlem You.
You!
Not the guy singing. The
Yeah,
face
yeah,
guy.
yeah, yeah, the other guy.
Yeah.
不要太早离开我。
So do you guys pick your own
What?
like English name?
Yeah, of course.
We can create whatever the fuck we want.
Okay. Okay.
世界已经在进步。
But where would he have gotten that?
Well, I usually pick something that sounds kind of like my original Chinese name, right? I believe most Chinese people would name themselves that way, like after their Chinese name.
Like a sound alike? I was just gonna say that!
Versus J. Yeah, pretty much.
Wait, what did you just say?
Yeah, like J versus Jie.
Jie is your name?
Jie, yeah.
Jie.
Jie Kai.
Sounds like that.
Well, I feel
What
that...
the hell's your name?
In Chinese?
Yeah.
Min.
That sounds nothing like Flo.
Yeah, but mine's different. My dad, yeah.
Wait, what is your name?
Florian?
No, the
Min?
Min. It's like
Min.
M-I-H-N or M-I-N-H or whatever it is.
Yeah, just M-I-N.
Min.
Yeah.
Like Jay Chou, Zhou Jierun, he has a J in there.
Okay, so they try and like keep a thread.
Yeah.
I always...
I feel I was
As
right.
an English person, it's very rare that we have to make up a name due to another language or culture. If we make up a name, it's within our own. So if I go to China, do I get a Chinese name?
You could,
But
if you want.
But would I?
You don't have to.
Do people?
Some people do.
Well, what will be my Chinese name?
Well, actually, just Jan, like Zhen,
Oh,
Zhen.
That's a nice name.
That'll be the most. That's the simplest.
seems
way.
boring.
Oh, gee.
You want something more fun? Right?
Yes.
Think about
Can it be Chu? That's my only word.
What?
Chu.
Chu?
That's my only word, so maybe it has to be that.
Seriously?
You want to be called Chu? Chu?
So I made it up.
Well, no, you learned it from Joshen's song, that sound. Because you just reviewed Joshen right before you reviewed
Really?
this video. Yes. And that's
In the
why...
same day?
In the same day, wearing the same outfit. That's why.
So what does it mean?
But Ju can mean so many things. Like in Cantonese...
you told me it's pig.
In Cantonese, yes. Ju could mean pig. Depends on the tone.
But she said orange, right?
If in Mandarin, yes,
Yeah.
Ju would be like either orange or something else. Juhua.
Chrysanthemum.
What is it?
It could mean chrysanthemum.
Yeah.
That's nice.
That's nice.
But that also means butthole in Mandarin.
Does it?
Yeah, 菊花. Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
You don't know that?
No!
你知道
So you
爆
don't
菊
think-
是什么意思吗？
No!
爆菊.
So you don't think it's a good name?
It's a good name. Now, well, you can't really choose. Like, people now are calling you Ju.
That's your name.
So
You're done.
It's your name.
You're,
You're done.
You're stuck with it.
But
Yeah.
I like it.
We've stuck with it for months now.
But I like it just fine.
Yeah, I think it's a good name. Orange is a good name. And you love orange.
Yes, I do. Orange
You even
is-
like orange lights.
I
right?
do. I like orange lipstick, orange clothing, orange nails. I like it all.
Donald
There you
Trump.
Oh, gosh.
All right. Okay, next question. You got it? Or do I?
Yeah, which performance had the worst vocal editing?
There was some rough ones on The Voice judges show. Is that not?
Yeah.
There was
That-
some really harsh stuff.
Well,
That is the one. That is the one.
Yeah.
Good one.
Yeah.
你给的回忆太好。
Oh,
Oh, yes, you'd keep
Does that
referring
not
back
sound
to
like
this
a-
one.
Robot to you?
Yeah, they straightened it.
你给的回忆太好。
I cannot believe they did that. It is even worse listening a second time.
Your reaction is exactly synced with what you had.
God, this is a full machine.
Over edited.
Oh boy.
真的我别被你看懂。
I can't believe they had the balls to air that.
Yeah.
What they were thinking.
Production is weird.
This is the worst editing I've heard in the history of us doing the show.
Oh, I'm really sorry, the voice editors. Don't come for me, but what were y'all doing?
The most unfortunate and disservice to the artist
I believe
I've
that.
ever.
I believe that even more. I've seen more of him,
Yeah.
and he does not need that.
No.
That is embarrassing to do to him.
Yeah.
That's humiliating. I don't know. I can't tell him to be humiliated, but I would be pissed if that was me.
Scene.
Agree.
Yeah. Okay, you got the next question.
I got the next question. Yes. Which artist has modernized his singing style over the years?
I know who you want me to say.
What?
Like, I know who you're thinking of. I'm
Who?
trying to think. I'm just trying to think. Because we've...
I don't even know who.
What do you mean?
Of course I do.
I know we... I don't... Do I know his name? Like, would I know his name easily?
Describe his look. If we're thinking about the
We
same
are.
person.
I know we are. I just am trying to sort things out. Because I gave him a really hard time about his vibrato. And I gave him a really hard time about, like, sounding more traditional. And I had to give him credit as we came into more recent years. I'm not going to come up with a name. I can't do it.
Not the name. Alright. Okay.
Emotional damage.
Oh, that's not who I was thinking.
That's not?
No, it isn't. But I contemplated him. But I had someone else in mind.
Were you
Ultimately.
thinking about Jackie? Jackie Chan?
No,
I don't know which.
but it's true, and we did address this with him too. Yep. He did this exact song again.
I didn't expect that.
Not that
Not
He
that
didn't
exact song.
belt it. He said, he made it really classical and he made it really heady. Don't die. Weird, interesting. I didn't really expect him to do that. I thought he would have punched it, but maybe he will. I find his vibrato distracting. Of a different era, kind of. It's not pressed up against the height of his voice, so I think that's part of what's contributing to it sounding kind of casual. I surrender. It just feels we're missing that deep emotion. When it's pressed really high, it sounds like a cry out. I surrender.
I think I was hard on him.
You know, and it's
I'm not saying I feel differently, but I think that it's very much more personal taste, which is fine. I'm allowed.
Yeah.
And he's like, I surrender. It's just sort of fine.
Right here, right now.
I mean, sometimes I've gone for a grit or a growl before, and sometimes it doesn't work. That's an example of when it kind of didn't work how you wanted. That just sounded like ouchie. I think this guy is like 20 years older than us. That is a very classical sound. I don't want to say operatic. I think that word is, if you talk to an actual opera singer, they'll probably tell you the term operatic is quite overused, but I'll say less pop, more classical, traditional type of placement, vibrato, shape. Vowel even. Good work for him. Seriously, it's hard. It's really hard when you are set in your ways, both physically and emotionally, and you're attached to a certain sound, but a lot of it is muscle memory. Like you have a really deep muscle memory of how these certain notes, and especially if this is his song that he's been performing, this would have taken a lot of massaging
you know, head and heart to move this to this place.
Yeah.
爱了，捆绑我的都不再算什么，baby，让我有种你有种。
You know, I guess though, I said maybe I was hard on him, and I maybe I wasn't hard on him. Maybe I definitely have a bias. I don't like when there's classical influence in pop music, but I will say that considering he landed here, I guess, wait for how I'm going to word this. I think it justified what I said. The fact that he worked and shifted to get here tells me that he's aware of where pop is now. And but I give him shit tons of credit for having the desire, the gumption, the work ethic, the ability, all of the things to make those shifts. As subtle as people may think they are, they're not. You and I talked about when we have done work where the producer, for example, will say, hey, take the vibrato out or thin out the vibrato. And it's so hard. So I really honor the work that he chose to do. Really. You know what?
Really.
I say bravo to him on that thick, mixy, belty note with vibrato that was pretty darn contained compared to my memory of anything I've heard from him has been much more classically influenced with that loopy deep vibrato.
Good for him.
Listen to how contained that vibrato is.
I should have said him. I almost did. Not his name. What's his name?
Terry.
Terry. Yeah, I would have been like
Terry.
glasses. I almost said the guy with the glasses, but
Terry.
yeah, no, that's neat. That's neat to rewatch.
Who else were you thinking of?
Maybe it is Jackie Chung. Maybe it is. I don't think it is. I feel like it's a guy that we watched a bunch of, maybe within a couple different sessions. An older gentleman.
Older gentleman.
And maybe Cantonese.
Oh, maybe.
No, 你係近冇啊。
I think he toned
did.
down his vibrato
He did?
quite a bit. Yeah, absolutely did tone down his
I think
vibrato.
he toned down a bit when he sang duet with Zhou Shen.
Who is it?
There's a guy called Hacken.
That's who.
Are you sure? Really?
I think that's who. I think that's who. But this, I understand why you chose this, because this is more than vibrato, right? He even came out of the more classical, thinner tone and got thicker and grittier and braver and beltier, and also his vibrato and stylizations. I think this was the correct. I think this was a good selection for you.
Better choice.
Both,
Okay.
like, both singers were like my favorite growing up. That I listened to a lot.
Who Hacken and him?
Terry?
He was in a group. I liked the group. Like he was in a boy band.
Ukulele.
Yeah.
Can I see Hacken? Can someone just pull a picture of him?
Hacken?
I'm sure.
I'm pretty almost certain.
Yeah, he's definitely toned down his vibrato.
Hacken had really deep.
Cause didn't we watch it? Didn't we watch a few?
Yeah, it's done.
That's
who I'm thinking of.
Oh.
That's who I'm thinking of.
Wow. Interesting.
But this is a great pick. Great pick.
All right.
That was good.
Okay. So next question would be, which episode did you first fail copying someone's?
You asshole! Well, I don't know, is it before, can I have a hint? Is it before we looked at Filipino singers?
About the same time as Morissette. About the same time.
Is it a traditional Chinese singer? And is the technique traditionally Chinese?
Kind of, yeah. That's a big hint. That's basically giving you the answer.
Is it Han Hong? No.
No.
Is it?
Emotional damage.
Well, who is it?
Gong Na.
I just about said Golden Now. Shit! I just about said it. Yes. Yep.
Okay, no. Did I try it?
I don't. No, I got it. That is.
Kind of got
that's
it.
pass.
But you couldn't hold it.
I can't-
No, don't try.
Oh shit. What's the next question?
Okay, next question. What did you mistaken Jay's hometown as?
What's the name of the hometown?
Yeah, where did you think he was from?
I don't know.
Oh my god.
What is it?
damn it.
Quite recent.
Yeah.
Just watch it.
I remember asking you.
Conversation.
That's my hometown.
Oh yeah.
Song name is my hometown.
Woo! Woo! Just that melody. I'm like, oh, he must be speaking. Oh no, it's not.
Because my hometown is a very traditional place with like a lot of old buildings.
Wait a minute. This is in Woo?
Oh,
So
what are you talking about, Wu? When you
I don't know. What is your hometown?
this place that he's singing about right now is called Jiangnan, which is like south part of China. Like I don't know really.
Jay,
how
I literally thought when he said Woo, your hometown was called Woo.
I was like, what is Wu? It's like Wu. Okay, all right.
I thought you were like, I'm
I
from
thought you
Woo.
were just like cheering.
It sounded like a Mandarin word. I'm like, oh, he's from Woo.
No.
Jay's from Woo.
No, Jiangnan is like a south. part of
Okay,
China.
so but still a big city.
It's not a city. It's like a region. It's like a south region.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, you can think of
He's
it.
not from Woo.
No.
That is so funny. Oh my god, to me that's
good moments.
so funny.
Okay, next question. When was I right for the first time arguing with you?
Never.
Love it.
Emotional damage.
All right, find out the answer.
This is tight harmonies. No, you did not bring this up. You are so childish. I can't believe how childish you are. It's a chick. It's a chick.
No.
I saw this episode at home. I was just laughing so hard.
Is it not a chick?
No.
No. That's a guy with long hair, maybe.
No, come on.
That didn't sound like a
Stop it.
chick. No way. Can we go back and just listen to that?
I can't.
One part? I'm curious about the
That's
The
gotta
harmony.
be her.
him or is that? That's a.
You can't let it go. That is a girl for sure.
That is a dude.
Come on.
有條件，誰又可清楚看見？
That's a nice performance. But all you can do is
It's
correct
her.
me.
Dude.
It's a. It could be a girl.
Not a girl's voice. That was
誰
definitely a
又
male
可
voice.
清楚看見？
Well, anyway.
I can't. You are 12 years old. But you know, I'm glad the first argument you win with me is the most irrelevant, dumb shit I've ever heard. Fine. You win.
Hey, you know what's interesting? The last line he sang in the song, Listen, is who could really tell by looking at it?
Really?
Yeah.
Agree. I'm gonna hit the agree button on that.
Well, that's the end of the episode, I guess.
Well, that was super fun to review all the stuff we've seen. It's really neat to rewatch my reaction. It was really neat to watch my first interaction with some of these artists that I've now seen so many times. I really miss having a suntan.
Okay.
But that was really, really fun and yeah, China, Asia. Really, really neat. This has been a really cool journey. Thank you guys for coming along. And thank you for your grace as I learn about your culture. And to those of you who have not given me grace, I'm doing my best. Jay and I are doing our very best. But for the most, this has been super rewarding and super interesting. And bravo to your beautiful tapestry of artistry in your country. And thank you for letting me, come on this journey and share with you.
ain't needy. It's not like me to pine. I can't shut up all of your madness. I can't kick you out of my mind. You come around, you smell expensive. You come around, it tastes like wine. You come around, unexpected. I won't waste my time. I was in the dark till you turned on the lights. I was stuck in the desert till you ate my appetite. Dug into the ground till you cut my ties, boy. I don't even smoke. How did you get me so high? So high, so high, so high, so high, so high, so high. You give me all your attention. No, I ain't your girl on the side. And never in my memory have I been so satisfied. You come around, you make me nervous. You come around, and I know why. You come around, you mess me up like you got me out of my mind. I was in the dark till you turned on the lights. I was stuck in the desert till you ate my appetite. Dug into the ground till you cut my ties, boy. I don't even smoke. How did you get me so high? So high, so high, so high, so high, so high, so high. Oh, 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 it's been a long day. Oh, 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 it's been a long night. Be a good boy, be a good boy. Turn out the lights, turn out the lights, turn out the lights. I was in the dark till you turned on the lights. I was stuck in the desert till you ate my appetite. Dug into the ground till you cut my ties, boy. I don't even know how did you get me so high. So high, 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 so high.
Thank you.